The president, Anderson, has been really clear that he is going to accept the outcome of the trial no matter what happens.
It happened. Joe Biden pardoned Hunter. Everyone with two brain cells to rub together knew this was coming.
He's going to get pardoned by his dad. There's no question about that.
The president has ruled out pardoning his son.
Oh my goodness, our betters in the media are waking up totally shocked. Let's take a look at some of the sanctimonious Joe Biden worshiping that was going on non-stop after Joe Biden claimed he would not pardon Hunter.
You heard the president say he would accept the outcome of the case. I know no other word for that, but presidential.
He even went so far as to say he wouldn't pardon his son. That's how much respect he has for the system.
Our current president of the United States has so much respect for the law that he has said he would not pardon his son.
He has said he wouldn't pardon his son if he gets convicted.
Let's wait and see what happens if he loses.
Yeah, but he said it.
The contrast is profound. To sit there and say, well, I'm not going to intervene in the legal process and I wouldn't pardon my son. One side, Democrats and Joe Biden protecting the justice system. And on the other, Republicans and Trump protecting Trump.
It was a moment of just moral clarity on the part of Joe Biden and couldn't have been in, starker contrast to the way Donald Trump has handled his own conviction.
He is not pardoning his son, which he could do. These are federal charges. Right. He is not doing that. He is not doing it because he is living what it means to have a rule of law in this country. Yeah. And it isn't, if you want to know if he believes it, you could actually see what is happening with his own son.
Could have ordered the Justice Department to halt the prosecution of Hunter Biden, according to this court. Everyone understands he's a decent man.
Here is Joe Biden, who has lost a son who served honorably in the armed forces, who now has basically said, I will sacrifice my surviving son's future. I will allow him to serve a prison term if that's what's determined, because that is what the rule of law demands.
Democrats stand for the rule of law. Remember, law and order.
Joe Biden has already proven he's willing to stand up for the rule of law in a way that we could all never imagine Donald Trump to do.
Pretty emphatic over the last few days that he does not plan to pardon or commute his son. What that really is him saying is, I don't plan to use the powers of the office, the powers of the presidency, to provide private relief for my family. In a sense, he's staking out a pretty bright line between being, as he says, a president and a dad. And that's not just an emotional expression. He's in effect saying, I don't think that I don't have a right, even if it's legal, and God knows it must be tempting, to use this power in a way that is not available to so many other Americans facing similar kinds of struggles.
These people are pathetic. Do you think there's any self-reflection going on today? Don't count on it.
Every American, except the most partisan, brain-rotted people, are going to be outraged by this today. He is going to leave off. You think 39% job approval is bad? Just you wait.
You don't need to hurl names and say people like me are brain-rotted. Come on, that's a little beyond the pale, even for you, Scott.
Listen,
I disagree. We can disagree.
You don't have to defend this. He's leaving office. You don't have to defend it. You don't have to die on this hill. You can say, this is wrong, because everybody knows that it is. It's wrong. Are you fine with the lying? Are you fine with him sitting before the election all year and lying to the American people? Are you fine with the lying about it?
I don't think that he was lying. I think he made a decision after the fact and decided this was the right thing for him and for his family. Period, full stop.